Hi, it's Victors. I'm Titanium and welcome to Atoms Part 3. So this is the first video you're coming across. Make sure you hit the follow button to see more of my videos. Okay, so on Atoms Part 2, I asked a trivia question. I said, what scientist proposed the plum pudding model of an atom? And I got replies. On TikTok was 𝐬𝐿, and on YouTube was Bello Adebimpe. Of course, you guys are correct. J.J. Thomson discovered the plum pudding model of an atom. Moving on to today's business, we're going to discuss the atomic model proposed by different scientists. I'm about to blow your mind. Stay tuned. Okay, the first one, John Dalton's model of an atom. You know that John Dalton just knew an atom as a small, indivisible unit. He never knew that there were subatomic particles attached to it. So his own model wasn't as a billiard ball model, just a random sphere to describe an atom. So if you had asked John Dalton to draw like an atom for you, he's just going to draw a circle. The next one is J.J. Thomson. His model is also known as the watermelon model or the plum pudding model. His idea of a typical atom is just like an area of positive particle in which negative particles are seated or embedded inside. Let's use the watermelon to describe it. Okay, you know a watermelon is red on the inside. That red part or pink part is the positive area, while the black seeds inside is known as the electrons. J.J. Thomson actually thought that okay, the protons and the electrons were all in the same spot, but Rutherford's model of an atom proved this wrong. Ernest Rutherford's idea of a typical model was a sphere, which we all know as the nucleus, where the proton is contained in, and the outer part you can find your electrons moving randomly, not in fixed position. And then that was when Niels Bohr came with his own model. His own model is known as the planetary model. He believed that protons and electrons behave like the planet and the sun in our solar system. He said the sun was the protons, while the other planets are like the electrons in their fixed orbit. Niels Bohr model is also known as the planetary model, as I mentioned before. You can find the electrons outside the nucleus moving in a fixed orbit, and these orbits are like graded on their energy levels. We have the first energy level, we have the second, the third, the fourth, depending on how big the atom is. And the last one, which was proposed by 𝐓𝐞𝐞𝐭𝐚𝐧𝐢, this is known as the quantum mechanics model or the electron cloud model. This man believed that he also believed that there was a nucleus, because after Rutherford discovered that the proton was contained in a nucleus, all other scientists' model involved a nucleus in it. But instead of him saying that they're in a fixed orbit, he imagined electrons as cloud beside the nucleus. So that's why this is called the electron cloud model. So in summary, John Dalton's model is known as the billiard board model. J.J. Thomson's model is known as the plum pudding model or the watermelon model. Ernest Rutherford model of an atom led to the discovery of a nucleus. Niels Bohr model is known as the planetary model of an atom, while the last one, which is really known by people, the 𝐓𝐞𝐿 model, is known as quantum mechanics model or electron cloud model. Now it's time for trivia question. So I mentioned earlier, I said Rutherford's idea of an atom led to the discovery of a nucleus. Now I want to ask you guys, what experiment was performed by Rutherford to determine that the atom of an element had a nucleus where positive particles are embedded the most? So that's all we need to know about the different models of an atom proposed by different scientists. As usual, make sure you like and make sure you give me a follow and make sure you give the love reaction. Follow for more.